All right, welcome back to the fourth and final episode in our Wimbledon drink series. And today we're going to be making a drink called the Second Serve Spritz. So if this is your first time here, this all seems quite weird. But what we're doing here is running through some drinks I've been fortunate enough to be able to design, which are going to be served at Wimbledon. I was asked by 1895 coffee designers by Lavazza to create these drinks. They're going to be served in the lounge. This is very cool. And today I'm going to share with you my final drink, which is called the Second Serve Spritz. Get the pun? And what we're doing here is using leftovers from the previous 3 recipes, which I'll share at the end, to create something brand new, really refreshing, kind of lightly aperitivo style. Very zero waste approach, and I think this is a really exciting drink. So first of all is our gin, which is Sipsmith gin. What we have here is a kind of spent coffee infused gin, which takes on some of the really nice coffee flavors from a leftover filter bed. I've been making a few brews of the Kalima, which is a really delicious Colombian coffee. It's an anaerobic wash process. It's got really nice kind of tropical fruit flavors, some berry in there as well. Comes from Finca El Paraíso, really famous farm, great coffee, a Castillo variety, very tasty. So I brewed it with 20 grams of coffee to 300 grams of water. It made a delicious brew, but we had this leftover filter bed which had plenty of flavor in there, which I've extracted into the gin. So again, I had 300 grams of water in the original brew. I used 300 grams of Sipsmith gin, passed it through the filter bed, gave it a good stir to take on that flavor, and you're left with this, which is our first ingredient. So this is kind of spritz style. I'm gonna build it as we go in a frozen glass. We've got loads of ice in here in our wine glass. I'm gonna start off with 30 mils of our Kalima spent coffee infused gin. And that's the basis of our drink. Next up, from our strawberries and cream clarified punch, which is a very tasty drink. We had lots of these leftover strawberry tops, and all I did here was infuse 1 part strawberry tops with 3 parts Aperol. Infuse that for 12 hours or until the strawberries turn white when they've given out all their flavor. Pass that through a sieve, and you're left with this delicious, zero waste strawberry top Aperol. And we're gonna go in with 20 mils of this for a kind of bittersweet notes, some orangey flavor, a little bit of kind of fresh fruit in there as well. And that's gonna bring a kind of aperitivo style kind of flavor to the drink. And then the next ingredient is this, which is a very exciting sour lemon oleo saccharum. So in our second drink, the Kalima fruit smash, another drink I was really happy with, we used freshly squeezed lemon juice. Before we did that, we removed the peels so we could extract that into sugar. And I've used 100 grams of our lemon peels in a jar with 100 grams of golden castor sugar, 10 grams of citric acid and 1 gram of salt. Again, leave that for around about 12 hours until it extracts the oils from the citrus peels, makes a kind of thick syrup, and then added 100 grams again of water. You're left with this delicious, sweet, sour, lemony syrup, and we're gonna go in with 20 mils of this, which will bring sweetness, but also the acidity from the citric acid. To finish off, I'm just gonna top this with our sparkling wine or champagne. And essentially this is a riff on an Aperol Spritz, taking a really kind of zero waste approach. Give it just a gentle stir to mix the ingredients together, but try not to knock out the bubbles. I want to keep this nice and fizzy. And then to garnish, I'm just going to take a really nice lemon wheel, which will bring a little bit of fresh citrus flavor, add a bit of a kind of sunshine to our drink. In at the side, tying in with our lemon flavors. Going to go on with half a strawberry. And there we have the Second Serve Spritz. A zero waste, refreshing aperitivo style coffee cocktail. So there we have it, our final drink, the Second Serve Spritz. I'm gonna go with a straw. Strawberry forward, coffee comes through, everything's just really nicely in balance. It's refreshing, it's cold, it's fizzy, and I think that's perfect for a hot day. So here we are at championship point. I think this drink's an absolute ace. Enjoy the drinks, enjoy the rest of the videos here. Subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.